pastor arrested for scamming church community. This was one of them pastors or priests that I think I've been seeing him on the news lately, bro. If I'm not mistaken, it's the same guy, but he looks kind of sort of different. Like in this ordeal, I see him looking kind of different. I can't get it, but there's another one, and I think I downloaded or uploaded the vid to his thing too. Like to his he was doing something, bro. He was doing something. Hold on, I'm trying to like fix this thing at the same token, and it's always like a drowsy situation. But anyway, this priest or what have you is on his way to prison, or if I'm not mistaken, he's been already locked up. If I'm not mistaken, he's been incarcerated already. It could be. But check this out, because this guy, sometimes people seem to have no pity, right? And Akon is one this people are making videos of, reporting him to the news and all that. You know, that he was building Africa supposedly for $6 billion, and he was trying to get the $6 billion funded from people they already owned billions of dollars to other Africans that they stole from. Africans, whites, Mexicans, Puerto Dominicans, whoever they stole from. They took a whole lot of bread. But here's the thing. I think what Akon found, and you know, I could be wrong, but it's just sad to say that at this point, I don't think I'm wrong. Akon found a very good way to scam the people, you people, right? Because if you see Akon, you're like, oh, Akon, the one that made the song about locked up in jail because he did time in prison. No, bro. Akon has never even been locked up. He's never did a bid. But he sold us a song, I'm locked up, they won't let me out. No. That I ain't gonna lie. That shit was hitting. It was fire. Everybody loved it unto the point where I think he put 6ix9ine on the song, on a remix, right? But yo, it's just crazy, bro. You heard? And I don't have nothing against 6ix9ine, because just at this point, I could mention to you worse people, or people that really told it's all over. That's the type of content that's been spewing through all YouTube and all social media platforms, is the telling. And these dudes making their own rules. Yo, bro, that's not really telling. That's telling, bro. You get it? So these dudes are crazy. And sometimes I really hate watching or dislike watching a so-called creator talk about prison and he's never been locked up. You get it? Or talking about, about prison or dude going to jail, but you yourself, you're a good boy. You get it? And since you're a good boy, you think you could do damage. Like these dudes be like, yo, I just got a gun. Yeah, you got a license for your gun. Don't get it twisted, bro. That shit don't hold no weight. Facts. You only gonna bust at somebody that's up on you, hitting you and all that, right? And probably get away with it. Probably because you got a gun license. But that shit don't mean nothing. Where I live at, nobody got a gun license. And I guarantee you that everybody has a gun on them. Facts. I promise you. So, like, stop it, bro. It's just weird. Like, these dudes with the gun licenses, like, I see them talking freely. Like, yo, I already, yeah, step to me, I'll pop you. Bro, that you got a license to carry a gun. You don't got a license to try to act tough now because you got a license. Having a license for a gun, here's the difference. You don't have heart. You're not going to bust a gun. A nigga, I got to be up on your forehead pounding you out for you to shoot me. Trust me, I know. And if you don't believe me, you can ask anybody. I never say a lie. And every time I talk, you never will see somebody come to this platform or any platform say homeboy's lying. Bro, ask dudes in New York City how many times dudes pulled out guns on me, weaved it, bing, oh, pop, and took the gun from nigga. You know how many guns I robbed from niggas? Niggas pulled out their gun. Oh, shit, let me see that, son. Pop, yo, you dead. I promise you. I promise you. I've been taking guns from dudes since I was young, bro. Since our adolescent days, I can mention you, bro. Facts. I took guns from dudes that lived on the same block that I lived on. Facts. I promise you. My so-called buddies, I took guns from anybody that you put a gun in my hand, you not getting that back, bro. Facts. I kept it thorough with that. Ask anybody. But we're going to get into this right here. Then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about all that bullshit shit. These dudes is disgusting. But anyway, these guys robbing people. And I think he's going to jail.
Guise of religion to rake in millions of dollars. Channel 9's Nick Pampantonis was in Ocala today as FBI agents scoured just one of the many properties owned by the church.
No. There's more excitement around here than we've had since the wild pig.
Joseph Hildner said 5 loud booms woke this Ocala community Wednesday morning. A dozen FBI cars descending on this $2.6 million home. They did the same in North Carolina, Tampa, and 5 other properties across the U.S., arresting this man, David Taylor, the so-called apostle of the Kingdom of God Global Church.
Always restore to us the joy of your salvation.
This video posted to the church's Facebook page the night before the raid shows the emotional nature of Taylor's preaching, but agents say a system of cruelty.
What the fuck? No. Damn, bro, I'll be dead if I be watching some shit like that, but yo, he's the ugliest dude in America.
Hid behind the tears. They accused Taylor of running call centers out of these homes, unpaid staff cut off from the outside world, told to raise an unreachable amount of money in donations, and when they failed, Taylor deprived them of sleep and food. They say since 2014, Taylor pocketed $50 million.
Oh, since 2014, 50 million, he was getting a few mil a year. He was raking it up. You get it? But here's the thing. I've always thought that all those, yo, bro, here's the thing. I've always thought that all those those scams, subscribe, hit the like button. Thank you. I'm 1,000,000% grateful. Boom. But anyway, check this out. I've always thought that all them church things were always scams, bro. I never once thought any church, you could open up a decent church, and I promise you, in my head, I'm like, yo, he's a thief. Watch him. Yo, watch your kids from him. He might try to rape y'all or touch one of y'all. Facts. Because there's a bunch of rapos working in them churches. Facts. I don't trust no church, bro. You don't need to go walk into church to be into God or believe in God or none of that, bro. Facts. But a lot of those churches, bro, they always getting caught up for having their hand up a man's pants. What the fuck is that? But if you're going to ask me, as always, our own people robbing our own people. Is usually a black brother or Hispanic brother doing his dirt. Facts. A black or Puerto Rican. Other than that, I really don't see it. Facts. But let's see what this kid is talking about.
Staff member at his Ocala house after the raid, refusing to comment.
From bumper to bumper, just a black Suburban with opaque windows that you cannot see in or out of, and they were coming and going a lot.
They'll come to his ministry lured through promises of a free housing, free meals.
Pete Evans and Barry Bowen investigate.
Free housing and free meals, that'll do it. You'll be able to rob a lot of people because You offering something that people want. But what could you get from these people? If you got money, I wouldn't be going to get no free food or free housing. But a lot of them older people got savings. Yo, bro, people that was born like after us, like my nationality, like before us, I mean, right? Like that nationality is fucking foul, bro. Like my mother's and my father's nationality are like the worst of human beings. Everybody that I've seen that was like born during the era of my mother and my father are like bad people. Like we could be fucked up, like foul when it comes to street, but these motherfuckers ain't even got no street, but be doing the most garbage shit. They got street with each other. Like you gonna tell me your mother is not gonna whip your ass? Nigga, she's gonna pound you out. But then go with your mother to the shopping store and watch as the lady walking next to her just bumps her, bang, and your mother won't say nothing. Or you get home and your mother will beat the shit out of you. Yeah, your mother's a fraud. Your mother's a bum.
Investigate religious fraud for the Trinity Foundation and interviewed some of Taylor's staff. They pointed to his far-flung properties and constant attempts to get his viewers to call his church, like you see here, as red flags. They say it's a well-worn playbook.
They would believe he's closer to God than they are, and he feeds on people's ignorance.
Nick is joining.
He's closer to God. Why? They say, why? He's God. Get the fuck out of here. He's the ugliest motherfucker I've ever seen, bro. Not that God was a good-looking person, but...
Well-worn playbook.
They would believe he's closer to God than they are, and he feeds on people's ignorance.
So obviously he caught them guys, right? He caught you, so he feeds on people's ignorance. So you was ignorant. I mean, hey, if knocking yourself out, I don't know. But let me check this kid out. This is him right here. This gotta be the same dude, bro. Is this the same guy they talking about? Or no? I think this is the same dude. Because I remember seeing him, and this is not the first time he gets arrested. I posted him before, if I'm not mistaken. I talked about him, how ugly he was and how thick and fat his head looked. Like, yo, bro, what the fuck did you swallow? A beach ball? I don't know, bro. But this is the same Mr. Potato Head. This is him.
You're ministering to the poor, the sick, the needy, to be appearing in Louis Vuitton and Versace?
Well, that ain't something I purchase all the time.
Well, it looks like you did several times in...
I told you he was in court. Somebody was asking him questions. They already took him to court. I remember this. Facts. Now he's arrested again. He looks older. His hair looks crazy. His hairline, you see there, is back. Now it's like up over here in the middle. Bro, give it up, Poppy. Just shave your head bald, bro. People are so stupid. Yo, bro, honestly, anybody that knows me knows I have beautiful hair, right? I have long hair in the top, and I cut it down to a Caesar. I do both. I let it grow because it grows so fucking quick, and then I'll cut it to a Caesar. Boom. Right now, I have it like mediocre. It's all messed up now, but look. Right? Boom. It looks all messed up because my hat, but I have hair, bro. I've always had hair, unless when I cut it down to a Caesar. Right? Boom. So check it. The only reason I leave my hair long in the top and push it back with gel and I get dressed up or it don't matter what I put, right? I promise you, even if we go into the store real quick, first of all, I don't go outside. If we go into the store, I'm taking a bath and all that. So to invite me to the store is going to cost you a long wait. Facts. So I take a shower, get dressed, iron my clothes, all that. You never going to catch me, bummy, or none of that outside for nothing. Facts. But anyway.
I mean, I'm a very frugal person when it comes to this. I go to the right places to get a lot of suits. And if I get something in those places, you don't see that.
I don't see Macy's.
No, you don't see that, because Macy's don't have the kind of suits that I wear. And so y'all know I'm...
Oh, you see, he thinks he's Jiggy the Don, but I give it to him, though, because you're supposed to want to stay fly, right? Like, what is he supposed to be, a bum? Like, I don't know if he's a bum, but, like, what you want him not to buy no clothes? Just deal with his church thing? Like, I don't get it. But here's the thing, that all those people that run churches are con artists. Facts. You know how much money, I know people that received $40,000. It's not much, right? But this is people that they don't have shit and receive $40,000, right? And your girl takes the money and goes to the church and starts putting it in the thing. Bro, I would have hung her. I would beat fire out of her. Facts. I promise you, that was my boy's girl. He was staying in her crib. She took the money and is dropping it off to the church. I'm going to get my money back, boy, or somebody's going to die here. Facts. I promise you. Yo, that was me personally, it may not seem like a big thing to y'all, but this was a nigga that I know his bread wasn't up like that. You get it? I remember when I bought him a chain and a pair of sneakers. So, and then he got that bread. I mean, that shit has came and gone. That money's gone. He don't even have $1 from that money. Trust me. As a matter of fact, I could say he didn't have $1 from that money just in the same week that he got it. If he got any, I'm pretty sure he got a few thousand, but I heard that she gave it to the church, bro. I would have killed her and the church, and I would have never been with her in my life again. Facts. I don't give a fuck. But that's what happens when you live under somebody's roof. You get it? He had no choice but to stay with her. $40,000 ain't nothing. $40,000 don't last, bro. Believe me. You could spend that shit in a day. Facts. If you buying shit, the right shit that costs bread, you get it? I'll spend that shit in buying one thing. Facts. But it's just sad. But this story here, bro, is crazy because this guy, I seen him. I talked about him before. I'm talking about like a while back.
That's down in my sweats and everything today. Yes, this is a Ferrari hat. And, I saw it when we were in the Ferrari store. You have annuities, you have stocks, you have collectibles, valuables, gold, silver. Some of you have land. Some of you got oil wells. You may have 20 oil wells, and God said, give the ministry 5 of them. You don't have to just give him money. You need to give.
And that nigga said, you may have 20 oil wells, and God said, give the ministry 5 of them. Yo, that nigga said, yo, I don't want all your shit. He might as well just say it like that. Yo, listen, I don't want all your money. Just give me half of your money, but I need your money or you can't be in my church. That's what he's saying. I thought he was saying some other shit, but that's just why he blew.
In possessions. Don't persecute me if you don't have it. All these people who's persecuting me said I'm a warlock and I'm teaching false doctrine are liars.
Now you need money to run a church. Like, you don't want your church to be fully broke. You need money. But what I'm saying is, you know why this happens to people like him? Because his greed. He was taking more money than what he was putting out to the church. You get it? So the people in the church, they see the poorness. But then there's people congregating, getting together. Yo, I just gave them 3 mil. I just gave them 10 mil. And you start taking money from friends and people that congregate and talk with one another, and you wind up in prison real fast.
Moments later.
Also breaking at noon, 2 pastors now facing federal charges.
I told you it's him. It's him. It's him. Yeah, it's definitely him. There's a few years later, nigga. Look, he's smiling. This was always funny to him. I promise you, it was always funny to him. Look, bro, that man does not believe in God, bro. Behind that smile, I feel like a devilish feeling. Like that's the devil, bro. Facts. And the thing is now he'll go to prison and he's the biggest pussy, nigga. I don't care how big he is, because this is what the YouTube tricks y'all dudes into thinking. That because a dude is tall or he's mad big, that he got the jail locked down. Like, yo, I know he got these dudes. Bro, I promise you that when you go to prison, there's going to be a dude smaller than you, smaller than me, that's going to have shit locked down until one of us get there, right? Because when I get there, that's a wrap. Facts. But I promise you that the dude is going to be my height or smaller. It's never no big dude running no jail. Them big dudes that you see that are 6 foot something, they're the softest, the pussiest dude in the prison system. I promise you, bro. So I don't know where these so-called podcasters get this shit from, but I get it. Is a podcaster that's never been to jail himself. They're the ones that's always talking that shit. You get it? But that's why you can see them podcasters, they big too. Big niggas is pussy, bro. Facts. I could tell you that, bro. Facts. If you're tall, like mad tall, you know you're not built like that. And you may be, because there's 2% of tall people that get busy. But it's hard to find, my nigga. I promise you. If I'm lying, say that. Bro, but I promise you that tall dudes are pussy. Facts. 90%, I dare say 98% of tall dudes don't hold no weight. Facts. They don't even pop. They not with it. I'm lying? Never that. Damn, I fucked this up because I didn't turn this thing on and now that shit is going slow, bro. But fuck it. Let's check this dude out.
In a $50 million labor and money laundering scandal linked to a Houston ministry.
Religion is supposed to save souls, not bankroll real estate empires. But this one dude right here used prayer calls, fake miracles, and, Jesus told me threats to build a $50 million scam machine. David E. Taylor is not a fringe preacher. He is a CEO of a cult. And now he is finally caught, and I hope he goes to prison, and I hope all those properties are taken from him. Let's break down how a so-called apostle ran a nationwide operation that looked less like a ministry and more like an organized crime syndicate. Let's get into it.
And tonight we are learning more about the nationwide FBI raids, including here in Central Florida, involving leaders of a church that appeared on televisions across the world. Good evening. I'm Greg Warman.
And I'm Martha Sigalski. Federal prosecutors say the leaders of the Kingdom of God Global Church used...
Yo, hold up. Homeboy's watching. He's watching the same. Look at how crazy YouTube is gotten. This guy out of control. This guy is reviewing, like he cut into the video when I switch. He's reviewing that guy's situation of getting locked up with the same news station that I'm just reacting to it in. You get it? So it's now it looks like I'm reacting to his reaction, which is cool. I don't give a fuck, right? It's enough space for everybody. You just got to know how to do it. You get it? I know how to do it. So it don't matter to me. I'll let him talk forever. I'm still going to get paid. Facts. But unfortunately, a lot of people won't from these videos. You got to learn. It's all about scamming. Facts.
Abuse tactics under the guise of religion to rake in millions of dollars. Channel 9's Nick Papantonis was in Ocala today as FBI agents scoured just one of the many properties owned by the church.
There's more excitement around here than we've had since the wild pig.
Joseph Hildner said
You see, he's going over the same news thing that I just saw. I'm not gonna play that shit again. I just saw them losers. But check this guy. This is the arrest. This shit went platinum on every news station. But he's not the only one. There's like millions of white men that got arrested this week alone. Like there's probably like over thousands of priests that gotten arrested. Like literally, I look at the priests or priestess as the devil. Facts. If a devil exists, a devil is a priest. Facts. Like if you listen, the only bad thing when priests became a real bad thing to do, right, was the minute that every black or Hispanic person tried to become a priest. Like now there's like hundreds of Spanish people, black people, like I want to be a priest. No, you want to rob people. You know that that's the easiest robbery, right? But when you come and you putting pressure on the people like they doing, bro, you're going to go to jail. But for years before these black and Hispanic brothers started going to jail, the white man done fucked everybody in their butt a long time ago. That gig is up. The white man played that out. Facts.
Including Brandon here in the county jail behind me. They are awaiting to go to Michigan to face those charges of human trafficking and money laundering that happened at compounds, including one in Tampa. Tonight, we're learning more about the operation and what the FBI says, how they preyed on parishioners.
Call in now to the 24/7 prayer line that the Lord has given to David E. Taylor.
Through call centers in 4 states.
Her daughter and her granddaughter were completely healed from cancer.
Run by volunteers, detectives say, were unpaid forced laborers.
You will have it saved. You have it.
Yeah, the daughter, they were completely saved from cancer. My wee-wee's growing too big. Could you stop it from growing? Nigga, stop my dick from growing. Nasty motherfuckers. Oh, shit.
Put away somewhere. God wants you to sow that right now.
David E. Taylor and Michelle Brannon raised $50 million.
Some of these preachers are preaching against tithe and offerings. Don't listen to them. They're liars.
Buying lavish homes and luxury cars.
He's the only honest dude. That's about one of the flyest things he ever wore. That king sweater. Facts, twin. Shout out to all you guys now. Everywhere on social media, everybody is using the word, yo, twin, yo, twin. Bro, I'm going to say it again. I don't care who don't like it. I speak facts, right? If you want to talk about back in the day shit or today shit, I was there, homie. That twin shit, when you talking, saying, yo, twin, bro, that is some Latin king. You're using Latin king talk, bro. Facts. Now I hear more than anybody from the West Coast, Bloods from out there, Bloods from New York, all of y'all like twin, twin, twin. That is some LK shit, bro. Facts. I promise you. I'm always going to say something when I see fake niggas dick riding literature or trying to snatch it like it's theirs. I wouldn't even say that if I was you guys. Facts. I wouldn't even use the word twin. Facts. That's word to my mother. I wouldn't even use that shit. Cause y'all all look stupid, twin. Facts. But that's definitely some Latin king shit, nigga. That shit is everywhere. Like if it just came out. Nigga, we've been saying that since the fucking word was invented. Facts.
clothes, and trips.
Don't you think with all the finances that God has blessed this ministry with, if I was doing something wrong, the federal government would have been and invaded me?
On Wednesday, the feds did just that, raiding compounds for the Kingdom of God Global Church, including one in Tampa. The Justice Department saying workers were called armor bearers who were punished for not meeting fundraising quotas, including threats of eternal damnation.
It gives ministries a bad name.
Warren Smith runs MinistryWatch.com, which ranks churches for financial accountability and transparency.
David Taylor's ministry gets a 0 out of 100. They cannot answer affirmatively to even a single one of the questions that we ask.
My nigga, shut the fuck up. That's crazy, bro. But people like to get robbed. Fuck it, let them rob. Let them get robbed. This is a big scam right here. This nigga's going down. Oh, look at Akon. That's him right here? Oh, that's not Akon. That's his father. Damn, homie. Yeah. These niggas is crazy. They put Jim Jones crying. I don't make videos like that, bro. If you're gonna say he was crying after that, I just say it, my nigga. All these dudes making these snitch videos about a fucking Young Thug, they know what it is. There's no need to ask, is this snitching? Bro, it's snitching. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Them kids, they all ratted on each other, bro. The minute you say something of what he said in court, it don't matter if nobody gets locked up, if they don't use it or nothing, bro. I don't know who told y'all that that's the rule of snitching. But all you got to do is say a name or agree with them, and you know that you're not supposed to, my nigga. They don't got to use it against nobody. You snitched, though. You get it? Point blank, period. So how I feel about Young Thug, it doesn't surprise me. He's a rat. But it's cool, though, because it's not like I never looked at him like a rat. He always been a rat to me. So it don't even matter. Shit like that don't even surprise me. To be real, I'm like, oh, normal, bro. Facts. But honestly, a lot of you people got a misconception of what a rat is. Tekashi 6ix9ine will get locked up with somebody that he befriends, and Tekashi 6ix9ine will hold it down hard body more than this than Young Thug. Facts. Young Thug told on everybody and was trying to talk positive like if he was a thug. Tekashi 6ix9ine told on the ops, on the blood niggas. Facts. So you do what you want with that. But I know what it is in real life.
Y'all remember when Akon was talking about building a real life Wakanda in Senegal? Whole futuristic city, $6 billion budget, jobs, hospitals, casinos, the works. 7 years later, all they got is one lonely frame of a building looking sad as hell. Fans out here confused, like, was this man just dreaming too big or was it a scam from the jump? Honestly.
Yo, that's Panther. Yo, that nigga, Panther, he got a Panther chopper and now he comes out talking, he changed his language. Now, here's what I always thought about this Panther dude. This Panther dude is corny. Facts. Because there already is a Panther chopper. But unless it's the same guy, because Panther chopper plays around, he don't use his own shit, his face, or none of that. So that probably is Panther chopper. He got a channel now where he switched his voice. It's about how many channels or how many streams of income can you gain from the comfort of your home. Facts, believe me, I know. But I think this is Panther chopper because you gotta be a moron to name your channel Panda Chop. Panda, anything with Panda and Chop. if somebody already got pan the chopper. I'm not doing that shit. But then again, not one of them show their face, would never show their face. I'm just saying, right? But I think this is the guy, pan the chopper's nephew. Yo, that shit is crazy, my dude. Yeah, that's pan the chop, homie. That's a deep guy. Man, I gotta fucking clean. Or
This guy, Dr. Umar vibes all over it. Big.
Dr. Umar's a nasty motherfucker. Hold up. Hyper. Oh my God. Yeah, so I don't know, bro, but these dudes are all doofy with this. Yo, what up? Oh, I don't know either. Oh man, I think somebody blocked this. Maybe it's still blocked on his own. But I'ma unblock it, unblock it, unblock it. This dude is corny, bro. Let me see something. Boom. FBI raids. This is the raids. Let's see something. Man, why they give all these whack niggas on my shit, bro? Stop showing me these fucking dudes, man. I hate when YouTube just show you dudes I don't even watch, bro. Like, why you showing me them? Like, a lot of dudes, honestly, a lot of dudes, homie, that make YouTube videos, right? I hate them niggas. I'm talking about, homie. I hate them. Like, hate them. Like, and thank God that they not real street niggas. Like, you're not gonna see them outside. Trust me, bro. Unless they invincible, because I go to every borough and not seen not one of them niggas. I would have been on his body. Facts. But 6ix9ine is right, though, bro. I can't even get mad about... I used to get mad when I see, like, new creators. Like, who the fuck is this nigga? I guess I don't get mad, but I'm always like, who the fuck is this? Because every day, there's, like, thousands of new people, right? But I guess I stopped coming online for a little while. And I started seeing mad new heads, bro. Like, bro, who's this dirty nigga? But I get it, right? Like, I'm meaning like it's made for everybody, right? But sooner or later, it's not going to be no room left. Believe me, because the viewers are making it that way. So if you're not a celebrity already, like somebody known, you're going to have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to grow your YouTube and any platform. Facts. It's going to get that way by the end of this month. Like, fully that way. You'll see. It's already that way. Look at 6ix9ine.
You know, he's like, nah, nah, if this person snitch, basically, if this person snitch.
Who's this nigga? You know what I hate? I hate when I see a dude that's talking about hip hop, about anything, and you're not even street, right? That shit turns me off, bro. And just because you're black, just so we get this shit straight, just because you're black or Puerto Rican does not fucking make you a street nigga. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because everybody wants to claim street. Yo, I'm outside. No, you're not outside, nigga. Because your outside is way different from our outside, nigga. Facts. I've been outside so much and in such a harsh way that if I was never to go outside again, you would never in your life do or go through nothing that I've been through in my life. Facts. But I dislike when niggas make content and are talking street shit, but you're a bird. It don't matter if you're black. If you're black, Puerto Rican, what have you, it don't matter, nigga. You still could be a bird or a sucker. Like, not a nigga that pops. A nigga that's inside. Nobody even lives by some of these niggas. A lot of these niggas live in the desert, bro. They live upstate, bro, that are making videos. Nobody's around these niggas. Facts. But they reporting on the gangster hip hop. They talking about who's a snitch, who's not a snitch. Come on, my nigga. You just going off of what you hear the other content creators saying. Like, y'all all look stupid, homie. Facts.
Y'all better have the same energy for him that y'all have for me. And if you don't, I'm coming out and I'm calling it out. And that's kind of what we have here, man. It's personal with him.
This nigga, I get the same vibe from him. He's definitely not from New York. He's from upstate somewhere. And I mean upstate. I call upstate, wherever the fuck. If you're not from New York City, I look at you like, that nigga's from upstate. I don't know. He could be from downstate, but he's from another state. He don't live in New York. Facts. I could just tell. Facts. New York niggas, we don't talk like that. Facts.
My damn it, this is a personal mission for him right now, man. He says, nah, I ain't letting it slide. You know, but he's speaking his piece on it, basically, with the Young Thug situation. He said he's been keeping his eye open just to see how people react. He ain't letting it slide, I dang it. He said, yeah, damn it, y'all gave me hell when I snitched, y'all better give them hell too, is what he's saying. Kind of funny. But let's hear what Tekashi 6ix9ine got to say about this Young Thug situation, man, because he's, you know what I'm saying, he's peeping, you know. Let's hear from him, though. Fair use by...
My nigga, there is no fair use. You could tell he's new to making content. I hate when niggas come on and they be like, fair use, like, just in case, fair use. So YouTube won't give them a sanction. Bro, you just making them aware that you're using something that you shouldn't be using. There is no fair use, bro. That's not a law. That's not nothing. Y'all niggas, the dumbest content creators, you hear another nigga saying fair use and you say it. Now, I used to say it just because I was making fun of the content creator. So I would say it behind every video. But homie, nobody sees the end of my video, and I always knew that, right? I don't give a fuck how much fame you think you got. At one time, I was going live, and whether it was in the morning, whether it was at 4 or 3 in the morning, I always had 1,000-something people in my live stream. Facts. I promise you. Just like you're going to see by next month, I give it to the end of next month, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be within days. You're going to see it happen again. Over 1,000-something people in my live streams because I'm going live every day. You get it? And I'm already a channel that I'm monetized, number one. I've been monetized since I opened all my platforms, and that's over fucking 6-7 years ago. Facts. But these niggas, like, why would you even put your picture over here? Like, I don't know, bro. It's just, like, weird, bro. You got to remember, people are watching this. Like, how do you want to look on this shit, right? And just by him putting his picture over there, like, on the right side, it just feels stupid to me. I'm looking at it on my screen. I could imagine on my phone. It just feels stupid that the guy that's talking is on the right side and looking that way. I don't know. And 6ix9ine is staring right at me with his big head. It just looks like a weird type of fucking picture quality shit. My nigga, you need help.
By the way, fair use, fair use. Let's hear it.
Fair use, fair use. Who you saying that to? Fair use, fair use. Who you think is going to hear you saying that? The owner of YouTube? They don't even listen to nobody's video, my nigga. Or you're helping or hoping that you think they're gonna put that in their sound bite, like pick up the word fair use when anybody says fair use, fair use, fair use. You beeping over there, fair use, fair use. Now they know to check your video, stupid. Why would you say fair use? Now they know. Check that video. If I got that word. If I look out for fair use, which YouTube don't at all, period, and you say fair use, it hits the thing, pop, yo, take that video down. Now they know to take your video down because you saying fair use. They don't look up to that. What they look is that Tekashi 6ix9ine puts his channel privately, like he's the only one that can monetize it or what have you. You got to be smart, bro. Like, I could play this whole video without stopping it, and I'm going to still get paid for the video. And I'm never going to say fair use. Facts. I mean, I said it right now, but you know what I mean.
Yo, I just want to know where all the energy at. The Young Thug situation, I stood quiet 2 days just watching it play out. Watching what excuses for people come up with. Every day, every year, every time a nigga come out, y'all move the goalposts further. Oh, nah, bro, it's different. No, it's different, bro. It's different, bro. It's different.
You hear? He's like, God damn it. You know, y'all treating everything when somebody else snitched. Y'all hold them accountable. When I snitched, God damn it, y'all didn't let me make it.
Yo, how I even started watching this dude, but I give a lot of people a shot, bro. But I'll never lie to you, bro. He got 7 likes on that video, bro. And the video's been up for 20 hours already. And he only has 132 views, right? Nobody's watching that, bro. And people do tune in to Tekashi 69, bro. But YouTube is one of the slowest growing platforms as of right now. As of right now, if you're new to come to YouTube, right? Respectfully, you could kind of like. Anyway, I don't want to shut nobody down or your hopes or your dreams. But look for somewhere else to post, bro. I promise you, bro. Unless you coming with a bag, with a company that signs you and they pushing you. Like Fat Joe and Jada, they blew. Their page is gonna be pretty big because they being sponsored. Nobody's watching that like that, right? Respectfully, right? They're gonna get views, of course, but not like the views like Fat Joe's about to get. He's about to hit millions of views almost daily. I promise you. Remember I told you that, right? And remember I told you that if you don't do that, your shit ain't gonna grow. Facts. That's what y'all wanted from YouTube. That's what you get. But now you're gonna have all the opportunity to watch all the celebrities that you want to. Regular people are leaving YouTube. Look, I can show you. Why are regular people leaving YouTube content creation? Influencers quit. When the videos become like that, nigga, you know there's a problem. Nobody cares. Influencers quit. Your channel, subscribers, 18. No one cares. And these are the tech niggas. These are the tech dudes. The dude that's telling you what's wrong and all that. Even though he runs a lot of game, but I know most of them. This nigga here, he runs game. He's telling you on why nobody's watching you, but you're watching him. Ping, ping, ping. You're a genius, my guy. Right? But he kind of gives some pointers too. It's worth it. There's a million people making videos. This shit about you will get banned. They don't ban people for the same things, bro. Right? But there's you can look for it a little different, but if you want to see the shit go down like the way I'm telling you, you could just tune in.
We need to be real here. YouTube simply isn't the same for small channels as it is for larger channels. In fact,
you get what I'm saying?
Critics say, oh, YouTubers, why don't you get a real job? That very common statement reveals that a lot of people have no clue the amount of grit and work and mental energy it takes to start a successful YouTube channel.
Facts. And not only that, remember, people that make money online, I bet you, like I had over 10 streams of income. Facts. I could tell you, I don't know nobody that makes more money than me with a regular job. I never had a job that paid me as much as I make online. Never in my life. That's why I'll never work again a day in my life. Facts. And mind you, in in case you didn't know, I was a truck driver. I drove even the ambulance trucks with felonies. I've been arrested numerous occasions. I was on trial. I did state bids and all that. Facts. Every time I go to a job, I don't tell them I've been arrested. They didn't ask me that, my nigga. Niggas be giving themselves up. I drove for every truck company you could think of in New York City. Facts. I had a commercial driver's license since the age of 21. Facts. A CDL. I passed the test the first time I ever took the test. If I could pass it, my nigga, anybody passes it. Facts. I dropped out of school, homie, in the 6th grade. Facts. I knew that shit wasn't gonna work for me. Honestly, the most that I ever got out of a subject in school was I could tell you which teachers gave good head. Facts. Because I was phoning all the teachers. Facts. They was giving me the heady mo blow. Facts. I would go to school to catch me a teacher to blow her buns out. That's the only time I was going to school. Like, fuck it, let me fuck this bitch today. Facts.
Your first video is not going to get views, period. It's not. Your first 10 are not going to get views. I can very confidently say that. All you need to do, this applies to people who have dreams of being a YouTuber, is make 100 videos and improve something every time. Do that. And then on your 101st video, we'll start talking.
Do that. I'm just giving you a little advice. If you want to be a YouTuber, do what he said, and it may work for you. But once it works for you, this is the mistake that everybody makes. Once it works for you, guess what you do? Some people are just lazy motherfuckers. You give up and you stop. Bop, right? You give up or you think nobody's watching, right? Right now, because I don't go live at this time. Everybody knows that, right? So right now, I could look on my phone and it says something else. It says 6, like if there's 6 people, right? Now look, I'm gonna look over here. That's wrong. Because it shows you that. I'm gonna tell you how many people there actually is in here. And you could go back to the live once I'm done and you see them. 46. So you could go back to it once the video goes off and you see the people that was on. But people get discouraged. If you put up a live stream and it says 0 people, why would you shut the live stream off, right? Like the stream is up, and while your stream is up, YouTube is trying to find where to put it and sending it to people. In this 2025, in this month, they're sending your video to the less humans as possible ever that YouTube existed. I promise you. I promise you. If you want to find a platform, the slowest moving platform, welcome to YouTube. It used to be the easiest platform to grow on. Now is the hardest platform to grow on. I know why and I know what's happening, but I'm not gonna fight it or nothing like that because I can't be the only one doing that. I was the only one doing it a few times. I made shit happen for everybody, and I'm a type of dude that I do something, I want to get my props for it. Facts. Anybody that know me know that. And if I don't get my props for it, that'll be the last time I do it. Facts. So niggas can just eat a dick. Niggas know I'm disrespectful with it. But anyway, stay up, man. Pop out later on. I'm about to go live, you heard? Boom. Right now, I'm going to my other channels, pop. Of course, got to make the money over there too. Boom. But every time that you go live, make sure you go live an hour or better. This channel right here, I'm going to start going live for like 5 or 6 hours every day. Facts. Probably 7. I was going to do 7 because I still got to push 3 hours over there. So it depends. But I'll probably do, but definitely 6 hours or more. I'm going to be live here on the Lockout. Facts. And videos every day. Facts. Try to keep up, homie. It's on the Lockout, baby. Get to the bread. They ain't trying to be like me. What the